Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo K5 KAB as we go live, man, on StreamYard. Listen, the bands are horrible, horrible. So I thought we would try something a little different, maybe. A little round table, man, a little live round table. Let's see if I can pull some friends in here, man, and just have a conversation about any and everything. Who knows? Something like a Discord, man, but live. I don't know. And then the funny thing about it is I don't even know how to bring people to the stage. That's the funny thing about it. You guys kill those radios behind you if you don't mind. Kill those radios behind you. And is that my radio or your radio? Bill, can you hear me? No audio, no audio.
For radio, Mark. And the name here, by the way, is also Mark.
Kill those radios. Who radios is that?
ST991 Alpha.
That's Bob's radio. Bob, kill that radio. Kill that radio, Bob. You said that was you. Hold on, let me add Bob to the stage. There go Bob back. Bob, can you hear me?
All right.
No.
That's me.
Oh, okay. There you go, Bill. I hear you. Man, who else? Let's see who else we can pull in here. I don't see nobody else. Who else? Trying to get in here. Get in here, Matt.
Trying to get a new one, but yeah.
Who's that talking?
And some other.
That's Bill.
Maybe that was Bob's radio.
Oh my goodness.
I got mine totally off now.
Man, listen, this is gonna be just a new added piece. Get out here and do some live streaming. Who else is out there? Let's see. MedTech, get in here. Get in here, man. You guys get on the chat.
MedTech, jump in the Discord and into the video, and we got the link in the video.
I just threw the link right there in the comments. So there you go. There you go. There it is right there, MedTech. Get in here. Man, listen, today has been a day. Radio conditions are horrible. I guess we don't have enough sunspots. And so I did not want to wrestle. That's the Mississippi. I did not want to wrestle with the radio. So I was like, man, let me come up with something different. And so this might be the second piece of doing what I want to do here. I think it'll be pretty interesting. We'll see. We'll see.
Newer was not prepared for StreamYard.
Who's that?
Newer. N3 wireless electric radio.
Was not prepared for StreamYard. Oh man, we got a Poda Boy sighting. Good evening to you, sir. Look like we got a MedTech sighting. We got a case Kilo 7 United States Navy sighting. Man, good evening, man. Good evening all the way around. Listen, conditions are horrible. Conditions have been horrible, so I figured we would do something a little different than what do you think?
Can you hear me?
I'm liking it.
I can hear you, MedTech. A little low, but I could hear you.
Yeah, my headset's upstairs.
You came up then. That jumped up nicely.
Anybody hear me okay? I'm sitting over here at the clinic.
You at the clinic?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, up here at Cleveland Clinic. Visiting the mother-in-law.
How is she doing?
She's doing a lot better. It's really put a hindrance on me with working all day and then directly after work having to come just about 2 hours up here to Cleveland.
Yeah,
But got to do what I got to do for my wife.
Yeah, most definitely. I definitely understand that. Well, hope that she
Other than that,
feel a little better.
Actually, she is doing a little bit better. She's responding a lot better to her physical therapy and stuff like that. She spent time on one of them mechanical bikes, and she did 10 minutes on her own, and then 10 minutes assisted. But other than that, she's coming. She's coming as best as can be expected, I suppose.
Good
Right.
deal.
Well, tell her we all praying for her. Hope she starts feeling a little bit better. Colin says, "How can I get in?" Whiskey A, Charlie, Mike, Charlie, Colin. I put the link right there in the comment section. I did put the link in the comment section right there. Thanks, Matt.
I relinked it because it kind of scrolled off.
There you go. This is
I like this view here, KB.
I haven't been over here in a long time, man. This is quite interesting. I don't know if I should have my radio on, doing some FT8 in the background or something. I don't know. I don't know.
It works for other people.
I'm gonna leave it at that,
They all
Matt.
serve a purpose, so it's nice. Very, very good. So I'll let you go there, Mark, and I will confirm.
Bob, I think that's your radio. Turn your radio down.
Who's that, Bob?
Hopefully our antennas will cross paths again soon. In the meantime,
That is
It
Bob's
is Bob.
radio. Bob, we can only hear your radio when you turn it up. No, we can't hear you, only your radio.
We can't hear you, Bob. You're not making any noise there. We can't hear you at all. Where did Timmy go? Timmy ducked out?
He said he wasn't ready for prime time,
Come
I
on.
believe is what he said.
Yeah, I guess this is prime time, isn't it? MedTech, I'm assuming you in Seattle?
Yes, I am.
Well, I can't wait to retire so I can be traveling from state to state. You know, nobody ever knows where I'm at. I can't wait.
I am not retired.
I know, right? That'd be great.
Well, you know, same thing.
I was tired yesterday, and now I'm tired again, so I'm retired.
Holy,
There you go.
Oh, man.
showing it all off over here for you guys.
Study time, but I'm okay. UDX.
Police.
Who is Mud Bucket? I'm still yet to. I see them pop in from time to time. You're interrupting my study time, but I'm okay with that.
That's a good question. I don't know, but he's awful active on a lot of
They-
different streams.
They are active, man. Good evening to you, Mud Bucket. Claude said, "What frequency? No frequency. Come on in." What's that?
Yes, you still need to hit that like and subscribe button now tonight, guys.
Yeah. Lauren, I see Lauren. Hey, Lauren.
Wait, I can try my new little buttons that I was telling you about, KB.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Where's Lauren at? I wish she would come in here. That would be a surprise.
Lauren. Yeah, Lauren says good night.
He thought I was live on the radio.
Yeah.
Good night to you, Lauren. Thank you for being out here, man. Conditions are horrible, Lauren. Conditions has been horrible, and I did not want to fight with a signal here and there, so I chose to do something different, and at least I'll get some airtime. Hey, but still, go like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
I have no watts at all here in Seattle.
That only came to me, Kilo 7 United States Navy. Please mute your mic if you're not talking.
Yeah. Anyone that is currently in the StreamYard can see those comments. You just have to click back and forth between them.
Lauren says I'm not in the radio room. Well, get on the computer, Lauren. Get on the computer, man. Get on the computer and come on into StreamYard. I gotta get a little bit more. My Instagram is streaming right now. Only thing streaming is YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. I would love my Instagram to be streaming as well as X. Why not?
You need to be in a higher plan to stream on all of them.
Exactly, Bill. Man, so back to the man, MedTech. You didn't bring up the guitarist that just died today.
No, he wasn't a guitarist. He was a singer.
Oh, he
Ozzy
wasn't a
Osbourne?
guitarist?
No. He had some amazing guitarists work with him.
Yeah. Not my genre of music, but I knew who he was. And it's kind of crazy because I knew who he was because of his wife. She was on one of my talk shows that I like to watch.
Yeah.
But he definitely
Yeah,
was
not my genre either, but he certainly had a huge influence on rock.
That wasn't your genre?
Eh, sure, I like Black Sabbath. I'm more listed to progressive rock.
Yeah.
We got
I
some
get,
more people.
this is going to be challenging. All those people that's popping up, they're in the bottom of this bar. So if I didn't stroll down, I wouldn't have knew they were there. That's going to be
I
quite
hear
interesting.
everybody looping over audio. I muted you.
Yeah, mute your microphone, guys, unless you're talking. Please mute your microphones unless you're talking. It went away instantly, didn't it? Who was that?
It's rough being up here at the clinic with everybody walking by me and being live on YouTube too.
Uh,
Sorry, I'm live on YouTube with a bunch of people around the country. Say hi.
oh, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the patient privacy person in me is having going like this.
Double U8 CMC.
Cash match. Man, where have you been, man? Where have you been?
I've been in the house. I just don't have the room for antennae. Every now and then I'll set up a portabile in the backyard, but I'm not like I used to when I was down in Boynton. But we may be moving again, so
Oh boy.
yeah, I don't know.
Mike, I tell you, sir, Whiskey Bravo 6 JLB, you know the magic, man. This is what's in here as well. Early time, that's what's in here.
Yeah, I like the good stuff.
Man, you know the magic, man. Isn't that incredible? People sleeping on early time. We're talking $25 a bottle. It's the best out there.
Do I
Man,
have any? I don't know if I've got bourbon.
you're going to get some bourbon, MedTech.
I don't know. The man who sends me bourbon hasn't sent me any lately.
That guy, he's such a jack. So where's Burton Borton? Cash my check. You said Borton. Where's that?
That's 60 miles south of where I'm at now. I'm
Oh yeah,
in
that really put me in. I know exactly where that's at now.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, bro. I'm gonna get you so.
Yeah, you gave me a lot of information in, boy. Wow.
Bro, I can't with you.
You guys are killing me.
um, Yeah, I'm in a city called Port St. Lucie now.
Yeah,
It's
I've heard
on
of Port St. Lucie.
it's on the Treasure Coast on the Atlantic side, and Boynton Beach, like I said, 60 miles south. But I miss it down there in Palm Beach County.
Why do they call it Treasure Coast? What does that actually mean?
I looked it up, but then I forgot.
I was like, what does that mean? That's awesome. Rick, did you send me a picture of you with your bottle?
Yep, I sure did, and I'm gonna send you one with the other guy, KC8RO, when he gets his.
Okay, well, I mailed them out about 2 days ago. Let me see. Make sure I sent that to the right place. I mean, I need like a bourbon bottler center outer is what I need. Let's see. What's his name?
John Greeno,
Yep.
KC8ARO.
I sent to John Greeno to about Monday, maybe Saturday. KC8ARO. Yep, it's inbound.
Roger that. When he gets it, I'll go over to his house and I'll take my bottle over there and we'll get a picture together with both bottles.
Oh, that's perfect, man. Hey, guys, I don't know if you guys know, but Rick right here sabotaged the whole show. Some kind of way he figured out how to get a bottle and then call his buddy and have his buddy to slip in and get a bottle. You know, I was like, dude, that's straight sabotage, but he figured it out.
He's about 25 minutes away from me.
Fastest tears, MedTech, really? Southern Comfort, man. Early time. You cannot beat early time. I'm gonna do a bourbon probably tomorrow. No, tomorrow is Wednesday, maybe Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna do a bourbon hunt at this store. This store really takes care of me when I come in to buy all that bourbon. And so he was like, man, you should put me on a YouTube show or something. So I'm going to do a bourbon hunt at his store to kind of get him some business going because, man, he definitely take care of me.
Look, we got two celebrities.
I like that, Bob. Way to go. Way to go.
We got two celebrities. We got KB and we got All the Whiskey.
All the whiskey, man.
Oh, I have whiskey. I have scotch. I have all kinds of scotch.
Someone is trying to enter the studio. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Alex.
But it's 10
Hello,
people here. That's
hello.
why.
Good evening, Alex.
Good evening.
Hey, Alex, how are you?
Good, I'm well. How are you?
Good. That's perfect. Yeah, I can't believe that guy, man. I keep saying that guy. What's his name? You say he's not a guitarist.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne. You know, for him to do a concert like a week ago, and I was hearing that the last song was "Mama, I'm Coming Home" or whatever. So it's like now.
Yeah, he knew. He knew.
Yeah, I think so too. Somebody now they're putting out this. I hate to say fake news, but they're saying that he went overseas or something and had something like a Dr. Kevorkian waiting or something. I don't know.
I think that's
Possible,
probably
but all he had
true.
to do was go to Canada.
I think they went to Switzerland.
Really?
They had published a thing saying that they had agreed that they would do that. And I
Yeah,
kind
they
of
were supposed to
suspect,
do that directly after his last concert,
I kind of suspect that
but he
they
didn't
did
make
that.
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
He died
Roger,
at
he had a
home
concert.
in
No, he had a
States.
concert like Saturday or Friday of last week. He had a
Yeah,
concert.
How
yes, and
about your
after that
boy
concert, they
Theo
were scheduled
Huxtable?
to go to Switzerland next week, I believe it was, so that he can live out his final days up there in his paradise with his wife. And unfortunately, he died at home, did not make it.
His wife is living though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, that's incredible, man.
How about your boy Theo Huxtable?
Oh my God, man.
I know, right?
There's a
Well,
guitarist for you. He
Is he
played
a
bass. He
guitarist?
was a great bass player.
yeah, but the thing is, he had some challenges like all the stars had, and I kind of I see a paradox because just the things he dabbled in.
Do tell. I don't know anything. Only thing I know is Theo Huxtable.
Yeah, the last relationship he was in was with a transsexual,
Theo
and
Huxtable was?
oh yeah,
I didn't
and
know that.
um, and he died drowning, like most Hollywood stars, drowning whether in a bathtub or in a body of water. It doesn't matter. They just suddenly die in a body of water. So it's just like any of the other ones. I I I don't think it was natural.
I think anything that happened, we can always try to find some type of the sun was rising on the west, and I don't know. I'm, I guess he's dead. Whether he had some, gay love or not, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you how you it don't matter. But man, that was kind of rocking though because he was still young, and it's crazy now that I'm 57, and I say to myself, 57 and 60 is like really still young, but 20 years ago, I'm like 50s and 60s, man, you're ready for the coffin. My
I tell a story often of I finally got it out of my mom how old she was, and she was 42, and I was kind of upset because I knew she wouldn't be around too much longer.
yeah, that's that. Yeah, yeah. Things, man. My dad is 80, like 82, and he's still vibrant. He can't. He still walks and actually goes to the gym and do the track and all. But years ago, man, he would walk for 4 and 5 hours rabbit hunting, and he can't do that no more. But just the idea that he still cuts his own lawn, and and he's 82. Uh, I don't know. That's quite impressive. I think.
I think the more active you stay, the healthier in the long run.
I'm starting not to believe that actually because I feel like I'm very active. I still shoot balls sometimes twice a week. But man, all of a sudden I've been having shoulder pains and I've had a neck crook for the last week and a half. To me, it's like stuff just starts happening. You know, I don't think it's even being in shape. Stuff just starts happening.
Oh
I went
my
in for my
goodness.
first. I went in for my first shot that's supposed to make the bones not hurt anymore. Cortisone shot
Uh,
uh, the other day, but
Yes, cortisone.
yeah, that hasn't done the trick yet. So
wow.
I'm still having shoulder pain myself.
Did you say herpes? I see November 3 wireless electric radio. He was actually looking at a nun, and that was my question was why not a herpes? That just herpes are so cheap and they give you the same everything, the exact same everything except for the output. And so I guess maybe with him, I think the output was an issue.
Um, KB,
Mm-hmm.
is there a guy with a call sign of double W6 triple W?
He's
That is
sitting
all the whiskey.
He's sitting right here in the room now. He's right here on the room. Whiskey six.
Oh
Whiskey,
my
whiskey
God.
six.
Whiskey,
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 whiskey.
whiskey, whiskey,
Let
whiskey,
me tell
whiskey,
you
whiskey.
something. If I had that call, I would say W6 W. It would take me 5 minutes just to get through all of that.
Man, I don't even call it though. I just say whiskey six, whiskey, 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 whiskey.
Yeah,
All the
no,
whiskey, all the
All
whiskey.
the whiskey.
no, see, I can't do that. I have to be particular.
I'm gonna use
So,
I got your thing you did for me
yeah,
loaded up and I got it edited and I'm gonna use it for these nights here. The nights that I'm on this. That's gonna be my intro. So I was just letting you know that.
okay, can you play one?
I don't have it loaded up right now.
Oh, okay.
I might. Let me see. I might. Yep. So that's whiskey. All the whiskey. All bourbon is whiskey, but all
Yes,
whiskey isn't bourbon.
right.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I wish you had it queued up.
Whiskey, 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 whiskey. That's funny.
Double W6 W.
What's your email? Double U8 C me C.
Whiskey 8 cash my check at ARRL.net.
This guy here. Yeah, I don't have it.
Hey,
Uh,
I was just talking to somebody earlier and I said, anytime I get an opportunity to say the word double, I'll.
Where's that at? Why don't I have that loaded? Interesting.
Scatterbrain.
Sam said he's having a few audio issues. Then he'll be in, and we can talk to him a little bit more about what we were talking about earlier. Then KB,
Who's having issues?
Sam,
Oh, is he?
yeah,
The room is full.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to do something about that. I think I might subscribe and get that other package or something so that I can load this thing up.
Well, and then when you get a production manager person in, then they'd be able to cycle people in and out too.
Yeah, I had the premium package for a while because I was trying to get Reed up on it, but we could never get it to work with the way he streams because he's got such poor connectivity anyway.
Oh, really?
When he's out in the yeah.
Mm-mm. How do I?
So he uses like I think 3 Galaxy high-end Galaxy phones and a 360 camera.
I like that 360 camera, man. That's the juice.
Yeah, that thing is it's pretty cool. You put on a VR headset with some of his stuff, you're right in there.
Yep, it's really nice.
I borrowed it from him when I moved out there and filmed the inside of my new house. It was pretty cool.
I
Why
think you
would
shared that video and I watched it. That sounds familiar.
Oh, I'm sure you did. I think I shared it with you. Yeah. It's
I
private on my
almost
channel.
I almost picked one of them 3D cameras up. 3 dimensional, whatever they are. I almost picked one of them up, but I ended up getting the other GoPro, regular GoPro that I've used 4 times on my show.
Have you really? Yeah, I don't know why this thing
Heavily.
not interesting. Here.
I'll tell
Could
you
y'all?
what, I'm gonna bug out of here and I'm gonna let somebody else join the session since I don't have a lot to say and I don't have a radio right now, which really sucks.
We're not on the radio.
I know. It's true. Unless you want to send me a bottle of bourbon.
I am. I got one, two. I got two. I got to send out, and I'm having an issue. I could have been to sent them out, but I need shirts to go along with the bottle, and I don't have a 3X shirt. So I got the young lady gonna make me one, but she said she need a little time. That's sucking. Maybe I'll put you in front of those guys, MedTech. Who knows? Who knows? What kind of bourbon you drink, MedTech?
I don't know, your choice, man.
Early time.
Early times.
It's early
I've
times
got
right here. Look, Mike like that. Mike know, man. Mike know.
I've got the old Forester. I've got about that much left here.
Which old Forester?
The one you sent me originally?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Prohibition is great as well with that old Forester.
Yeah. Let me get the bottle again. Ah,
Yep. Prohibition
I
is
was
really
I was
good
not
too.
prepared to do a
How is
live.
it all these people have bottles of bourbon but me?
Wow.
Oh
Whiskey.
no.
Because you're not bourbon whiskey. You're a whiskey.
Whiskey,
Yeah, that's the
whiskey,
old Forester.
man.
Yeah, that's a good one there. Yeah, you haven't won a contest yet.
I had a birthday.
Oh wow, that's a good point. That's a solid point. Solid point. Maybe I'll do a contest. I'll say whoever got the most whiskeys in their call sign.
There you go. There you go. Good man. Good man.
That might do it right there.
That might do it.
Bourbon. Man, good evening, Gerald Fitzgerald. Good morning, all from County Clare, Ireland. 0214 there, man. Good evening to you, sir. Good evening to you. Thank you for coming out here and waving at us, man. That's awesome. How do I play a sound in here? Media asset? No.
I guess I can't talk when I'm muted. Um, there's a button off to your right where they should say play audio file or something.
Off to the right?
I'm pretty sure that's where it was.
I don't see it. Let's see. Yada comments, banners, media assets, overlay, video clips,
Isn't that under media asset?
background, yada, more music, more loop. Nope, overlay. It's not there. Banners, choose the banners. It's not there. Comments. I don't know. Yep, I don't see that. Private chat.
Hey, fellas, I'm going to jump out of here. Guys, have a good rest of the show. I'll be watching, but I got to head back inside, and I don't want to be live on YouTube while I'm walking through the hospital. So I'll
Okay,
catch y'all
dokie.
later.
Thanks for
Peace, love,
coming
and the
out,
ham
man.
fam.
Peace,
Later,
love, and
guys.
ham fam.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
Have a good one, my
Good to
friend.
see you,
Take care.
Sonny.
I got to figure out how to get out of here, though.
Let's see. Orientation, audio, no camera. No, man, I don't see that play audio file. Nope, I sure don't. November 2, Alpha Kilo
How do I get out of here?
Juliet. Did dot.
Absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh man. Don't come in here with all that bass in your voice, you know what I'm saying? Tone that thing down, man. I'm the star of this show.
Yeah, right.
All right. Sam said he's got his audio fixed, so when there's more room, then he'll be able to jump in.
It is more room. It's a spot open. I need to be able to play an audio
right.
file.
I just informed him there's a spot open.
Oh, cash my check dropped out.
I forgot what's the number that we can have at one time.
10.
9?
10?
10? All right. Oh, it's you plus 9. That's what it is. Okay. Yep.
I guess so. I think cash my check was on another level somewhere.
Floating around the room.
How about MedTech somewhere up there around the planet somewhere?
Planet Seattle in the Pacific Northwest.
You know, that's something I can say. Not that it's a badge or nothing. It just wasn't my environment. I had never like done drugs of any sort, and I say drugs lightly because I honestly, in my mind, I don't look at marijuana anymore as drugs. I know that's how they pushed them back in the day, and I think I'm old school. But I don't look at it that way no more. But I've never even really did marijuana or nothing because my dad was a preacher, and so my environment was different, you know. But man, I guess some people, boy, I guess it's the same thing as bourbon.
All depends upon how you look at it. Yep.
Yeah. Because bourbon is not medicinal, but weed
And
is.
that's why I wonder why it hasn't been federally legalized at this point. And this is coming from somebody that was highly against it at one point in my life.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Why? Tell me more.
I have a very addictive personality,
Mm-hmm.
and I would, if me personally, I would overindulge. And I've seen a lot of my friends that overindulged, and they were not the same people at that time. So, but I've really changed my tune. There's a lot of good it can do.
Oh, without a doubt.
Good it can do, but there are caveats, as with everything.
Yeah. I have a brother-in-law. He I don't know if it's Guillain-Barré syndrome, if I'm saying that right. I don't think that's what it is, but he was like 18 or so, 19 when he went over to Desert Storm, and he came back paralyzed from his waist down after about a year. And he has restless leg syndrome and all of that, and you know, and so they actually prescribed medical marijuana for him for those reasons. And so it definitely has its place But what I don't get is that alcohol is way worse than weed is. As far as I know, I think it's worse. But they got it passed through, and I don't understand why they won't with weed, because look at all the tax revenue you can gain off of it, and look at all the people lives you can save from the drug dealers out shooting each other about it.
I concur.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate that. Everybody else is quiet, man. I don't know what's going on.
I agree. I agree 100% with what you said.
Hey, KB, I think they legalized it here in Michigan, and I think it allows like the police and stuff to focus on a lot worse stuff than that. It lets them put their
Mm.
resources towards that, because a lot of my neighbors smoke it, and they say it helps them out. Um, yeah, that's my take on it.
But
It's legal here in
do
Arizona also.
do you have an aversion to it though, Rick? I heard you say your neighbors smoke it and they say that yada yada. So I'm asking, do you have an aversion to it?
Do you mean do I oppose it?
No, do you have an aversion to it? Do you have a dislike toward it?
Nope. The only thing I said when she moved in the house, because she was growing a bunch of plants out back in the house, and I told her, I said, I don't care what you do. I just don't smoke it, but I don't care what you do in your house. Um, as long as your stuff don't come over to my family and my house and affect any of us, then you can do what you want in your house. That's what you want to do. If it helps you, I'm more power to you.
Yeah, I agree. I don't. Initially, I like I said, I thought I considered it drugs, but now I've gotten older and wiser. I know that that's not the case, and that it actually grows. It can grow naturally. Alcohol I think, is way worse than that, because I think when you start trying to detox off of alcohol, I think it's a monster in comparison to something like that. I'm not sure though. That's outside of
Yep,
my zone, actually.
I agree.
It's
You
the
know,
nature of the addiction.
The nature of the addiction. What do you mean when you say that?
Alcohol is more of a physical addiction, whereas as marijuana isn't as addictive. You don't get the dependency on it, but you can get a psychological addiction to it.
yep, yep.
Yeah.
The problem I have is I see the effect it has on teenagers, and of course, just like alcohol, marijuana is illegal for kids, but they get a hold of it anyway. The problem is that it really screws them up. And if you do smoke too much of it, you can get a psychosis from it. So there are dangers to it, just like alcohol. It doesn't have the long term, um, like cirrhosis of the liver and things like that, but it can still kill you. And also,
Well,
you know,
I'm curious about
You're
that,
still
because
putting it
man,
in your lungs.
Snoop Dogg been smoking for years and he seemed to be still healthy.
yeah,
That might be one of those things like they say, well, grandma smoked until she was 99 and she never had no cancer. So,
Man, I'm telling you, Snoop Dogg, that's what he does, man. He seemed to be percolating on all 10 cylinders, I would assume. I don't know.
Well, you remember old George Burns used to run around with the big old stogies. He was over 100 years old.
And what's the other music country music guy?
Willie Nelson.
Waylon
Willie
Jennings.
Nelson. Willie
Really know?
Nelson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson. Yeah. I'll never smoke with Willie again. That's a great song.
You know, KB, back when I was in the military, I was on Reagan's anti-narcotics task force. I served 2 tours in doing that, and we busted drug runners coming out of Colombia. So I had a pretty big aversion until recently. So
But would that have been weed, or was that like cocaine or something?
anything and everything that was coming out of Colombia.
Wow.
So when I became a civilian, then yeah, I had a big thing against it, but my mind has changed.
Yeah. Yeah. That was all unfortunate, a big old political stance within itself, I think.
Yeah. That was back. I mean, that was back in the late '80s, early '90s.
Hmm. Because, our world is so corrupt. It is incredible because clothing, paper, um, furniture stuff, a lot of stuff is made from the plant. I forget what to call that plant
Hemp,
now.
the hemp,
Kelp, exactly. And
hemp.
so hemp. And so we outlawed all of that stuff which could do good because we didn't want it to be a part of this portion of society, I guess, when really it was just the upper echelon telling, controlling the situation is what it was.
Yeah, when they started legalizing it, though, I thought it was going to be very quickly federally legalized, and
No, no,
that
it hasn't gone that way.
doesn't look like that's going to be the case for at least a very, very long time.
Yeah, I don't
That's,
Yeah.
see I don't see the southern states like especially in the Bible Belt. I see it being a big issue for them, but it kind of surprised me. Mississippi, if I'm not mistaken, has legalized um, medical marijuana, and I never would have thought that would have been the case.
See, and I always said that South Dakota and Nebraska
Yep.
were going to be the two holdouts out of everybody. But yeah, South Dakota and Nebraska both have legalized medical at least.
No, that's Wyoming. Wyoming will be the holdout.
Hmm.
well, and I actually, when they put it up for the vote, I voted against it both times, and then this last time I said, now I understand.
Oh
So I
wow.
voted for it.
Bill number 4.
They're
What
starting
what
to
what?
legalize. They're starting to legalize mushrooms too in clinical settings.
I think we might be, I don't know, we might be going a little far there, but
Well, I don't
I don't.
know. There's a lot of people that swear by microdosing.
Yeah.
Looks like Wyoming has medical CBD oil legalized.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Look at that comment right there. I tell you, our world, man, our world is incredible. Feds make more money keeping it illegal than they
So
would
the
make
so do the
taxing it.
dealers.
Yeah, and so does the dealers. You're absolutely right. And look at the lives that are taken because of it. When all they have to do is yeah, CBD. People swear by that stuff for
Yeah.
like muscle pains and stuff.
Yeah.
I've never used it. What do you think? What do you think, Bob?
It helps. And actually, it smells good too. So you get a little aromatherapy as well. Yeah, it does help.
Do
And
it
actually,
actually
this
help or
is,
is it mental?
yeah, maybe, I don't know. But because of the job I had at the time, this is 0% THC in it, where it's undetectable. Now they don't care. I think on break you could probably go out and smoke up if you wanted to.
Bill
So
number 4, being from the cop side of the world, what do you think?
Oh man, I've been detached to every federal task force you can be attached to, and and just like Bob, I've caught all the drug dealers coming in from Colombia and smugglers and all that kind of thing back in the '80s. We thought it was the thing to do. That's just what it was. I was a drug agent at the time, but now I got a marijuana card. I mean, I got a card. With age, there are certain things that you learn, but there's so much to the drug trade that, for example, let's just say, you know, not confirming or denying, but let's say that some government agencies may pay in currency a certain drug for services. So let's say an agency that would be consistent with the CIA needs to pay to have certain services done. The untraceable thing to do would be to pay them in cocaine, and then to arrange for a purchase of that cocaine to transfer it into cash. So there's many uses for the drugs in the illegal side of the world, right? So, I mean, I hear all this. There's nothing I can do about it. Nobody asked me about it. But yeah, as a young guy, we put a lot of people in jail for that. But now, I could really not really care what anybody does as long as they're not hurting anyone, physically hurting each other, and that sort of thing. So, yeah, with age and wisdom, I think comes a little bit of common sense too. But yeah, I agree with most of everybody here that there's some good things, and I think MedTech pointed out that there are some caveats. I mean, you can maybe overdo it, and I think she'd probably speak from a medical side of it. You very well could overdo it, and that's with everything. But there's in Florida here where I live. There's it's very high spirited. Let me put it that way. It's very high spirited, and so everything goes. Especially when you're at the beach and you're in a destination like Panama City Beach. Everything goes. You see everything, so you see the bad side of it, uh, which is kind of promoted a little more from the news than you do the good side of it. Nobody's got a live feed coming from the dispensary and everybody talking about how good this is helping us. Or you see athletes coming out going, yeah, I'm in a collision football sport all week and I got pain like you wouldn't believe, but this is helping me. And that's why I think a lot of those sports figures get arrested sometimes, not because they're quote potheads. It's because they're relieving the pain of their body because they are involved in football, which is extremely violent. And I think so. There's so many different ways to look at this, but I'm for the people that feel that it helps them, and I'm glad it's available. I would still not want it to be available to children that can't make decisions like that, forced on them, this, that, and the other, all the things that we would all agree to. So, yeah, it's been a good conversation. I'm just listening in. So that's some of my opinions.
Well, that's pretty. Yeah, I like that. That's a, a real good deal. And yeah, I guess you could overdo, overindulge in anything actually. But I definitely can see how, you know, not that I know, I don't, how the government or whatever can make way more money keeping it illegal than they can taxing it. But I think some point in time you have to look at the number of casualties that are happening because of it. And also, like what Rick was saying, the fact that if this becomes nothing, that gives the cop more opportunity to go do something. And so I do like that idea, chasing little Bill down the street because he have like uh, two. Well, I was going to show my age.
Wait, why is it
I
going
was
to
going
be
to say,
Little Bill?
well, because there's so many bills here. I was gonna say a dime bag, but I don't think they do that no more, do they?
They do a dime bag. So you drive down and just stop, and they'd run out to the car window, and you'd buy it, and then they'd run
They
back.
don't do. I don't think that's not a measurement no more. A dime bag. It's something. It's other names now. That's not a measurement. I don't think.
Bill, you bought some on the street. What is it? Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess you
Apparently, I was running down the street with it.
No idea.
That was good. That was good.
Right now, I get mine for free. So
The weed stores here are like
oh boy.
high end 7-Elevens. You go in and you talk to the young tattooed and pierced person and tell them what kind of high you want,
But
and
see,
they'll
that's different.
recommend
Now that's different for me right there because now,
whatever strain.
and I might be wrong again, but I don't feel that that's the same thing. Like this stuff that they're doing now at these dispensaries, and you can
Oh yeah.
design what you want to feel like, and if you want to upper it, I don't know about that. I don't think that seemed to me more chemical than natural.
It's like a high end jewelry store. You wait outside. They bring in the locked door. You have somebody that is assigned to you. They show you the glass cabinets. What would you like? Is this your first time? What do what's bothering you? Since it's the first time, we give 50% off. Do you like chocolates, cookies? Would you smoke it? Do you need to take it in a vape? What do you? I mean, it's a high end jewelry store for
And
getting your
and
weed.
right,
that doesn't even smell like weed no more. Back in the day, it had a distinct odor. what
It
they
still
smoking
does.
now
It
is
still
not the
does.
same.
Yeah, it's
It,
not that.
it's not. It's not any different than going to the grocery store and buying a Granny Smith apple versus a red delicious apple or anything else. It's a different strain. It has different flavors, and the different strains are going to affect you differently. And so, they've looked at, what strains do different things to different people, make you feel a different way, and they market them that way.
I guess.
Did you
Or
happen to see
mix and match them.
Sonny's comment
I,
there?
I can't I can't do it
What
because
does
I
Sonny
get I
say?
get anxiety like crazy with it. So
I'll tell you,
Sonny
years
said,
ago, I was in Las Vegas, Nevada, where weed is like going to 7-Eleven and buying a bottle of water. And I just needed, because I'm older now, I just wanted to know exactly what those edibles was doing. What's going on with this? No, tell me about this. And so I indulged in an edible, not knowing what I was doing or how I was doing it. Yeah, but this thing was a chip. It was a corn chip, like the leopard Cheeto, the Cheeto chip. It was like that, a Cheeto chip. And it was a little bag and it says Cheetos on it. And you wouldn't know the difference unless you really paid attention to what it was. And the young lady I knew was eating those, and she was eating them like potato chip. Well, me not knowing the difference in it, I said, "Well, let me eat one of those and see what's going on here." So I ate a chip, and 15 minutes later, I just ate a chip. My mouth had the yellow stuff on it, the cheese. And I said, "Well, give me another one." She gave me another one. I ate that chip, and I think I only ate two, and then I might have eaten three. I'm not certain. But that bag, now that going back and looking at it, the bag only had about 5 chips in the whole bag because the bag was like 400 or 500 milligrams for that one bag. And each chip like represented a milligram. And I think I had like 2 of those chips. So I was at something like 200 milligram level, and I had never taken any marijuana, no gummy or nothing ever before. Listen, man, I was sitting like on Pluto, and I couldn't figure out why the stars was moving so fast. And then I felt I felt my body breaking down. I felt like my organs were shutting down. Uh, you know, my breathing wasn't on point. I kept telling in my mind, I said, "Why are you breathing?" I remember that so clearly. Why are you breathing on 1 and 3? You missing a breath. And so I got wrapped up in this breath that I was missing. Dude, I'm telling you right now, that was the worst deal that I have ever done in my life. And they got me one time. Curiosity killed a cat.
and then you got the
Curiosity,
monkey, so you ate some more Cheetos.
dude,
that
I would
anxiety
never.
I can't deal with.
Now they got these different versions of THC out now too. There's like Delta 8, Delta 9. Delta 9, I think, can be sold legally anywhere. I'm trying to figure out the difference between the two.
Delta 9. What's the differences? What are we talking about?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think
This
this was a 50 milligram, and you can get Delta 9. This comes from Georgia, I think. Somebody gave it to me for
Delta
my.
9 is legalized everywhere, but Delta
I think
8.
this has got real THC and some is synthetic.
Yeah, see, it's getting
Too
too
much,
much,
yeah.
man. It's just
It's
this
like
is getting
walking into Starbucks and going, I'm going to have my mocha latte, double espresso, and do this and that to it. And I'd be like, dude, I just want to sit around the fire pit and smoke up. That's all I want to do.
yeah, it gets too heavy. It's just way too much stuff going on. And it's just where we're heading right now. And I'm trying to figure out how did we get from kilowatts and bourbon to kilowatts, bourbon, and weed. I think
Well,
Bill put us
it's the No Watson Weed Show.
Bill put us here. I think Bill
It's No Watson Weed, dude.
one of them Bill put us here, man. I don't
No,
understand it.
it's not bourbon anymore. It's kilowatts and bud.
kilowatts and bud.
It was all those whiskey, 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 whiskey,
Yeah, too
whiskey.
many whiskeys.
What it was. Weed, 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 six, weed, 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 weed. That's what that is. Man, I don't know. But I guess that's just the way our world is going right now. Everything is so it's different, man. It's a young lady on TikTok, and I don't know if it's real or is it Memorex. Y'all probably don't even remember that. Y'all too
Oh
young.
yeah, I'm
I
same
don't
age you are.
yeah, I don't know which one it is, but everybody's saying that she's AI, that she's not a real person. And she's like, I am a real person. But I'm 50-50. I don't know if she's real or not. But that's just the world that we're living in is that you can't even see people on the video and know if they're real or not. Just like with everything else, everything has, you can customize your weed and take the
Yeah,
Delta 9 and it's just this is getting out of
I
hand.
get I get these YouTube ads. The one I remember is particularly Oprah Winfrey, advertising some pink salt bullshit diet, and it's very clearly not her. It's very clearly an AI representation of her, and I don't know how that thing keeps going. There's a couple. I think there's one with maybe I want to say Louis Gossett Jr., but maybe not. But yeah, it is. But they're it's clearly AI. But most of my Facebook friends that are my age and a little bit older probably would not know the difference,
Yeah,
judging by the number of AI generated things they post every day. I mean, there's I don't know how many pictures of the president, whose name I won't mention because I just yeah, anyway, the president with all kinds of little girls and stuff, and they're all fake. Almost all of them are fake,
yeah,
and they just keep posting and posting and posting them. They cannot tell the difference. A lot of people cannot tell the difference, and it's only going to get better.
And
that's
they've done that
crazy.
on both. They've done that on both sides of the aisle too. You know.
Yeah. Well,
That's
that's what I'm
crazy.
I'm saying. Don't sit there and scream about one party doing it, and you're sitting here doing the same thing. Well, it could be true, so I'm okay with it. And I'm like,
Yeah, you're gonna have
no.
videos of people, and you're gonna literally have to say, "Well, I see what the video is saying, but it's not me." You know, that's
Yep.
wow.
It's really kind of scary. I mean,
Alex,
there
you
used to
okay?
be this back in the 80s when I was first online. Somebody had built some sort of chat bot on one of the BBSs that was artificial intelligence. Kinda. I mean, it was programmed, wasn't really artificial intelligence. So it was really interesting to watch people interact with it.
Like the old
Yeah,
Max Headroom days.
Yeah, it was even before that, and I forget what
Yeah.
it was called. Somebody can remind me, somebody that was maybe a little more into Usenet than me, can remind me. Anybody on YouTube know what it was?
I don't know. Bill One was involved in a lot of BBSs and stuff back then.
Yeah, I helped run a BBS in the very early internet days, the early 90s, but I didn't do much on the Usenet. But I'm aware of the type of bots that you're talking about.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
it's just like a very early bot, but yeah, it's just gonna get worse.
it is
And
gonna.
like if you watch
There's a guy who get tattooed and pierced.
there's a YouTube channel called Social Catfish, and it's every day they've got some person age 50 or older that's being fooled by they're in a relationship with some star, Johnny Depp or some country western singer or something, and they send them hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're all Nigerian scammers, and they use AI, and they send they have video calls using AI with these people. It's like these some of them are really really old people. That they think they're going to get married, and oh well, I'm going to buy. There was a guy working on an oil rig. He's told her he was working on an oil rig and they were being attacked by pirates. And he needed, I don't know how much money, hundreds of thousands of dollars to get rid of the pirates. And she fell for it. She sent it to him. They just clean out their 401k, remortgage their house. It's insane. But the video calls, they have real-time video calls with these people that are, they're kind of choppy and they say, "Oh, my signal's bad." But they use that person's face. It's insane.
Yeah.
The only original chatbot that I remember back then was in the BBS days was Eliza, but
That's it.
that was it. Yeah,
Perry, Eliza.
Eliza. That I couldn't remember it. That was it. Yeah, Eliza.
It's obvious. It's obvious you guys are way older than me.
I'm
I don't even know what
66.
you're talking about.
You know exactly how old I am, KB. You know exactly how old I am because you missed my birthday.
I did. I came back the day after.
Yeah,
You
mine was
bad
July
man,
6th,
you.
and I
Yeah.
turned 66.
MedTech and I have the same birthday, so
Oh, do you all?
July 3rd.
Wow. How dope is that? That's a lot of people want to have the same birthday as MedTech.
Richard Garriott has the
No.
day out. He was born the day after me. Lord British. If you're a gamer, you know who Lord British is. If you know who Lord British. Anybody know who Lord British is? Nobody?
Oh.
Never mind. Too nerdy. I went in on a nerd Pluto.
Yeah, you still way up there in the nerd platform. That's way
I
outside.
know Welby, the British man. Welby, the
Yeah,
British
no,
man.
I'll be the
No,
British.
Lord British. There used one of the first multiplayer online games was called Ultima,
But hold
and
on.
before that there was other Ultimas, and then there was multiplayer. But he wrote Ultima.
Is Welby British?
Yes,
Irish.
He's from
He's
Scotland,
Irish.
and then he was in London.
Oh, bloody
Yeah,
hell,
he's
yes.
He's Irish.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh,
Scottish.
Ireland. Yes,
Yeah,
he
he's from
is
Ireland.
Irish. Yes.
Right. So you wouldn't consider that British, no?
Well,
It's United Kingdom.
yeah. He lived in London for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
He's British
yeah.
by association.
Lord British is an astronaut's kid, but he made his fortune writing video games, and then he went to space himself.
Hmm.
He bought a seat on the space station. His birthday is July the 4th.
At least he didn't go in the submarine.
He did.
Oh,
He went not on
he
that
didn't
one.
go.
He went to the Challenger depth, the Challenger deep in a submarine. Yeah. He's the president of the Explorers Club. Now.
Yeah, that's nerdy too. That's nerdy as well.
He's he's one of those people.
He didn't go squish though.
No. He went in a proper deep submersible. Not in a
Not
carbon
a propane
fiber
tank made into
death,
a submarine.
carbon fiber death trap.
That's incredible, dude. Yeah.
They took
So
a
it's safe to
propane
say,
tank
MedTech,
and
that
made it
you wouldn't
into
have
submarine.
taken that dive.
Would I've taken that dive?
Yeah.
Hell no. I mean, if you think
You're
about
thinking about it.
a carbon fiber vessel like that, and which way the pressure's going, in or out. I mean, how does that not occur to people? I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Mike, would you have taken that ride? Not knowing what you know now.
I would still wouldn't have done it.
I'd go to space first, then
Yep.
the ocean.
I'd go on Blue Origin's thing,
Yeah,
but I'd only do that if it offers me more zero G time than I already have.
I'd have gone to space with Katy Perry.
Oh my God, she was in town last night.
Bob
Julie and
took
I
up a
went
lot of
down.
space in
We went to
school.
this show, and there was no parking, and the whole Seattle Center with near where the Space Needle is was inundated with little girls wearing sequins. It was insane. Could not find parking anywhere. We were going to a different show, but yeah, Katy Perry was in town last night. I'm like,
Bill number 4, go see Katy Perry.
I have opinions.
I took up space in school. Yeah.
I have opinions on Katy Perry, but I shall not voice them.
Wow.
All right, everybody, I'm backing out here. I'm gonna go watch the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, it's an hour in. I'm gonna back out too, get out of here. I normally try to
All
do
right.
something for an hour or so, and it's an hour 11 minutes, and so I think it's a good trial run. See some stuff I'm gonna have to do, but it's a good trial run.
This was
It's
pretty cool.
definitely
This is my first time ever on any of this Discord stuff or anything like that, so I didn't know what was going to happen when I hit that button.
Well, I tell you what, join us on the
You,
Discord.
you thought you were, you could have gotten high, you could have gotten electric shock. You never know. It's like Pandora's box.
You could get
I,
addicted
Yeah,
like
join
I
us on
did.
the Discord channel because we all week long we keep everything going. We're in there. There's somebody in there most of any time.
yeah,
yeah. Let me
I
exactly.
was,
post the thing again.
I was showing the boys all the crap I welded today at work.
Oh, you did a lot of welding today?
Oh, I do a lot of welding every day.
I bet you probably can weld your butt off too, can't you?
95
Weld
degrees
your
today. I'm
butt
cooking.
off.
Yeah. That's like sweating it out, baby. Your
Yeah.
butt and your butt is just getting welded off.
Well, it's not working. Can we get rid of some of this?
I said butt. I ain't say belly.
It's all bought and paid for, man. It's all bought and paid for.
Awesome. What type of welder do you use?
I've got a 220 Miller running about a 57 arc length at 380 inches per minute right now.
So it's automatic?
I don't know what
Hold
any of
on.
that
I
means.
pulled the trigger. It's a MIG welder.
Oh, it's a MIG welder, yeah.
Wire
That
welder,
means
yeah.
something.
Come over and weld me a tower.
I know that's right, man. That's where I'm headed to now. Next, I'm gonna start digging in the backyard here real soon, and I'm just putting up about a 7 feet section with a tilt over base, and the rest of it is gonna be a 35 foot pipe, black pipe, and I gotta figure. I don't even know where to go and buy that at. I need about a 2 inch black pipe, as long as I can get. Maybe I don't know that what they come in 25 foot lengths. I don't know, but I
Home
want to.
Depot or someplace.
But they wouldn't have a black pipe that thick, would they?
Oh,
KB,
2 inch?
you live in
Sure.
Texas. Go down to the oil fields. Get you some pipes down there.
I see that all the time. I see particularly these oil pipe things that they're using. Their stems, and man, that's exactly what I need. But I don't think they would even sell me one of those. But that's what I need is a black pipe about 2 inches diameter, about 30 feet tall, and I'm gonna put that thing on that 7 foot piece, and where I can lay it down. I'm gonna put it on a winch. I already have that set up, but it's on the wrong side of my house. I already have that set up 7 feet or so, but I'm gonna do it on the other side of the house, and I'm gonna remote it so that when I want to, if I'm out of the country or something, I can lay that antenna down when the weather gets really bad and bring it back up when I want to use it. And so that's what I'm gonna be doing over the next 6, 7 months or so.
Or you
that's
know
what
what
I
some
need.
people use is the top rail on chain link fence.
I don't think that's
Oh,
thick
that's
enough.
yeah.
The
That's
posts
only
are the corner posts.
That's 2 inches.
The corner
that's
post
what
is big. You're gonna have to weld you two together or three. Put a
What
sleeve
kind
over
of
the
post you're
other,
saying?
like a corner fence post,
Yeah.
thick. I mean, Lowe's will sell them as thick as they can be,
But they're only a corner. They're only what, 8 feet?
8 or 10. I can't remember, but you're gonna have to weld it to get something pretty tall.
So what I'm thinking of hearing, Bob, is we need to make a trip down to Texas. We can do
I'm
some
not.
folders on the way.
I'm
Yes.
not welding on no
And you'll get
galvanized.
him. You'll put him in a tower. You won't put me in a tower. I see where your loyalties lie. I get it
Hey,
now.
I'm all about going to Arizona. And
Oh,
well, I was all about it until you told us about your scorpion problem, and then I was like, nope.
Yeah, they got
it's not a
freaking snakes.
problem. It's just a thing, you know.
You
They
find
got
a well
snakes too that can kill you. No
Yeah,
snakes.
yeah. I'm definitely gonna get into that. I'm gonna figure something out. Listen, man. Thank you guys for being out here. Definitely appreciate you guys coming out here, man. We're gonna do more of this, especially if we don't have any conditions, man. If Mother Nature says nah, we'll start doing more roundtables. I think they're pretty cool. We just got to come up with some stuff to do about it. But listen, appreciate you guys being here, man. And I'm gonna let whiskey get out of here before he hit his head on that desk and bloody his nose. You guys have a good one, man, and we'll catch y'all next time.
All
Catch
right,
you
I'm
later,
gonna
This
go
man.
back to
is
work.
Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Y'all have a good one,
Go out
man. Say
there,
it that
bud.
fast.
Join the Discord if there's anybody left on the live stream.
Yeah, hit
Oh,
buttons.
Take care.
y'all be good.
Oh, it's good.
I don't even know how to make things play my other music. I don't know how.
Come on, you can do it, KB.
I can't figure it out.
You got to kick us out.
I'll figure it out later. You guys have a good one. We'll catch y'all next
I have
time.
no clue how to work this thing. I got to figure out how to turn it off.
That's what I got to figure out. Bye.